off my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We money, more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch, my savior. Hold up. Give it that touch with my head. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when you're inside? Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no...
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And finds Adams downfield. And we're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long.
Hey, it worked, man. 180. Point it right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Third down from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here's the snap on fourth. He connects downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
Here we go, set! Ready,
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Rock going.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again is Baker. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favor, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and short, Mayfield. He finds Adams, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. This gets the first and more. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
180.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Point it right. Watch out.
Baker throwing again. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Alert. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. Builds up this one up to his running back, complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. Here we go. It's Mayfield. He's got it to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Start.
Mayfield to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
180. What's up?
They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Now the PAT try coming up. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts from the 16. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing from the gun. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Rams into the dime. Third down coming.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They'll throw. Third and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be second and 5. They go to Barkley again. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Get it. Ready, ready.
He's dropping back to throw. On the move, hit it right. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. grow their lead just before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the... This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6.
In the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. From the gun, Mayfield escapes the pocket. And then is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just take the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one's complete, right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Pass play coming here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, looking to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for two.
Ready.
Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Force that to his right. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s. That slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, here's Baker. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that...
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best play in it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Looking in the air here. Headed out right. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 13-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Liking 18. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready, go.
They're going for this. He's got Smith again. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready,
1st and 10 from the 32.
let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready, 18 caught.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him running to combat. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Ready, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. On the move, past the 40. It's a race down the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
36. Rams 12.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, They've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Baker throwing again. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
14 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Caught in the comeback route. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20.
That's another Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Third down, here's Mayfield. He's got a man, that's Nakua. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Mayfield to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this round. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on third and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this as four-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Crack all 80.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Barkley again here on second. He cuts it back right. He's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Baker out of the pistol. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. No throw, 3rd and long. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Rams first down.
1st down. Here's Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here. That one connects. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
42. Rams, 24.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
A give to Buckley. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gate.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready?
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Typically, Kate, you see dime coverage as a quarterback, you can find a completion. Right? You know what you're getting defensively. Yeah, there's a bunch of pass defenders on the field. There's usually also check downs and available outlets. Not that time. Excellent dime coverage behind, with just enough pressure to get home and force the sack.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's a design run. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. That finds Adams downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A 28-yard gain. And the Rams 1st down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important.
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to
Now
kick
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Saquon. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. And an Eagles.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. This one's caught. Smith has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Rams 32.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. To throw is Mayfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Eagles make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
bank cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leader. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun.